Drawing a scatter diagram. When we have two pieces of information about each person, we can draw a scatter diagram. Here we have a table of results for 5 pupils. They each took 2 tests, a maths test and an English test. Because we know 2 things about each pupil, we can draw a scatter diagram. The first thing I need to do is choose the scales I'm going to draw. And to do that I need to look at the smallest and highest number for each test. For the maths test, the smallest score was 2 and the highest was 9. So I'm going to choose to start at 0 and go all the way up to 10. And each box will be worth 1 mark. For the English test, the smallest number was 3 and the highest number was 10. So I'm going to choose to start at 0 and go all the way up to 10, and each box will be worth 1 mark. And here are my scales. Now I've put the mathematics score on the x-axis and the English score on the y-axis. It doesn't really matter which way round they go, but in some questions it will matter. And I got 2 in maths and 3 in English. This is the place where 2 in maths and 3 in English cross over, and I put a little cross there. Bob got 5 in maths and 4 in English. This is the place where 5 in maths and 4 in English cross over, and I put a little cross. Chris got 6 in maths and 7 in English. This is where 6 in maths and 7 in English cross over, and I put a cross. I can do the same for Dave and for Ed. And this is my scatter diagram. Here are a table of results for my ice cream van on a week in the summer. I took 2 results for each day, the temperature that day and the number of ice creams I sold. Again, the first thing I need to do is draw the scales. So I need to look at the smallest and highest number for the temperature. The smallest temperature for this week is 21 and the highest temperature is 30. So I'm not going to start at 0, I'm going to start at 20 and go all the way up to 30. And my scale will be 1 box equals 1 degree centigrade. For the ice creams, the smallest is 46 and the highest is 82. So I'm going to choose to start at 40 and go all the way up to 90. For this one, my scale will be 1 box equals 10 ice creams. And here are my scales. Now for this scatter diagram, it does matter which way round the temperature and ice cream sold go. The thing that causes the other thing always goes on the x-axis, or the bottom one. Now if I'm selling ice creams, the higher the temperature, the more ice creams I'll sell. So the temperature causes how many ice creams I sell. So I put the temperature on the bottom and the ice cream sold on the side. On Monday, the temperature was 21 and I sold 46 ice creams. Here's where 21 degrees and 46 ice creams crosses over, and I put a cross. On Tuesday the temperature was 28 and the ice cream sold was 82. Here's where 28 degrees and 82 ice creams crosses over, and I put a cross. Wednesday the temperature was 25 and the ice creams was 67. Here's 25 degrees and 67 cross over, and I put a cross. I can do the same for Thursday and Friday. And this is my scatter diagram. When we have two pieces of information about each person, we can draw a scatter diagram.